In this video, I have a special holiday shift driving for different food delivery apps here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But the thing is it kind of turned into a DoorDash only shift. Let me show you why, and then stay until the end of the video. We're going to go over the numbers to see if we actually made the kind of money that we're actually looking to make here. So number one, again, holiday shift, specifically a Labor Day shift here in Pittsburgh. So aren't more people out and about enjoying the weather? It was super nice here. Let me know down below in the comments how your Labor Day was. So aren't people out? Aren't they not ordering food delivery as much? Well, take a look at what DoorDash is doing. So on Labor Day, we have a strong $3 bonus from 5 p.m. until 9 p.m. And again, that's why we say that that is the dinner rush, because even apps like DoorDash say, hey, this is a prime time to drive. Again, $3, 5 until 9. But we're multi-apping here. I'm driving with Matt on all of the food delivery platforms. Really standard practice, right? So multi-apping. We have Uber Eats, we have Grubhub, and of course, DoorDash. So contender number one here from Chipotle, $11.29. Now, I need your involvement here. So as you may or may not know, on Grubhub, you can't see the predicted miles for the route. All of those other apps show you at least an estimated mileage. Now, we've heard really rumors that Grubhub may be showing the predicted miles as well. So let us know down below in the comments, are you still seeing this, or are you seeing those very valuable miles? Now, I mean, this one, it's starting in a hotspot, but I mean, it's going across the river, through the tunnels, out into a more dead zone. Certainly not the on fire hotspots that we're looking at here. So we will decline this one. Okay, well, offering number two. So now from DoorDash, let's take a look here. So KFC for $10.25 for 4.7 miles. So what are you looking at? Number one, I'm seeing KFC, and I'm just knowing my marketplace here. How is that location? Number one, is the lobby open? Is it drive-through only? Are they typically on the ball? These are things you want to consider. And then of course, our staple analytics, the dollars to mile ratio. How much am I getting paid for the miles driven? And then secondly, the dollars to time ratio. How much am I getting paid for how much time is this really going to take? Okay, so we kind of need to talk a little bit more about this KFC order. And since I have to do that, you can probably assume it's not really a good thing. And you'd be right. So the biggest time suck, the biggest killer for you on the road is exactly that. It's time. So this is, it's in part market expertise. Now, I've never had a problem at this location, so it's kind of bad luck. That's what I would chalk it up to. So what happened? Well, I mean, they're just behind on orders here. It did cause a little bit longer of a wait here. I'd say about 15, 18 minutes. Now you can see here, DoorDash does have an option to note what's causing the wait here. So I would always do this. Other apps have this as well. And since these are algorithmic, we would hope that this would improve the driver experience for others going forward. All right, well, I got through that one. Yeah, it kind of stinks. We had the long wait here, but let's move on from that one. So really pretty quick order request here from DoorDash. So People's Indian, we have Roots Natural Kitchen, $17.48 on the payouts for a pretty good dollars to mile ratio, 6.7 miles. Okay, but the dollars to time really threw us off here, as well as something else. So, I mean, check it out. Delivered by 7:45 p.m. If you look at the top left, it's 6:58 p.m. So just under an hour for 17:48. Why is that important? Well, my goal for you is $25 per hour in gross revenue on any app in the gig economy. So this is kind of hitting just under that. And the positioning is the other thing here. I'm not liking where it's taken us a little bit more eastward here out of our typical hotspots. Versus, I'm telling you, and I'm sure Matt would agree, and if you agree, let us know down below in the comments. But patience, right? Patience, it pays off. I've seen it time and time again on really all of those food delivery apps. It doesn't even matter if it's DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber Eats. So we waited and we got this one for Roots Natural Kitchen for $9.50, 3.3 miles, and a much better dollars to time ratio and positioning as well. So here's something that's kind of tricky. Now, I like Grubhub. Matt's been having a lot of recent success on Grubhub. If you want to see really his most recent shifts, go check out his channel, Your Driver Team of Matt. But check out this one from Grubhub, Chipotle, $9.25. Now, it's not bad. And looking at the map here, the distance doesn't look too bad as well, but we ultimately declined this, even though the positioning is good here, just because I felt like the distance was actually a bit deceiving here, a little bit farther than we'd really want to drive. Now, you could absolutely accept this one. That distance is not that bad, but again, from kind of that the middle, I guess, central northern area of Pittsburgh to the central area down southeast a little bit, I don't know, I wasn't feeling this. And now that I'm remembering, we got this order right after accepting that previous DoorDash, so it doesn't even really matter anyway. And we got this stacked order as well on DoorDash. So when considering a stacked order here, again, where is the restaurant? How much is the pay? What is the additional mileage? So we can see here $9.25 for an additional 2.5 miles. That is pretty stellar. Now, I had never picked up from this Piata. We have another location in Oakland. So I zoomed in on the app here. We're taking a look at it, and it's from an area that we were familiar with. And again, the other metrics make a whole lot of sense here. This is an easy ad. So now let me show you another stacked order, really to round out the shift here on DoorDash, but it's kind of odd. There's something unique about this, so check it out. All right, so a Little Asia, it says 2 orders here, $10 for 2.8 miles. Why is this one a little odd looking? I'll give you a few more seconds here. The delivery time, it's 8:06. That's not bad. That's actually less than, let's say, a half an hour or so. So what is it? 2 orders, $10. Do you see it? So if you didn't notice, there's only one pickup icon and one drop-off icon. And we confirmed this actually zooming in on the Dasher app here. Yet there's 2 orders. So what's the explanation here? So the only reason that this would happen is, number one, the stacked order, because again, it says 2 orders here. It's from just the one restaurant. And we can confirm that by, again, there's no double restaurant names here. It just says Little Asia, 2 orders. Now that's fine. That's not too odd. But then the ending location, why is there one drop-off icon? Well, it kind of makes sense, right? So it must be just one address. Maybe it's 2 tenants from the same apartment complex, something like that. Now, what actually happened was it was the same customer that had 2 orders. So there's a few reasons for that. Maybe a late minute add-on order here, but regardless, that's super easy. So look for that. That's kind of a freebie stacked order here for, again, $10 in this case. So driving on a holiday weekend, actually Labor Day itself, to be specific here, let's look at the numbers to see, was it actually busier than a normal day? Was it slower than a normal day? Or at least did we hit some earnings that we were happy with? Let's take a look. So this holiday shift here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania was from 6:15 p.m. until 8 p.m. Total gross revenue was $41 even, which calculates to a gross revenue per hour of $23.43. Just a touch under that 25 an hour, but anything I'd say 22 plus, I'd certainly be happy with. During this shift, we completed 5 deliveries, received 3 tips with an average tip of $4.33. Business miles here, 13.5 with a above average pay per mile, $3.04. And based on those business miles, there's a tax deduction of $7.56. So still busy on DoorDash. It was actually still busy on Uber Eats as well. We just kind of focused in on DoorDash for this shift here. Decent on a Grubhub, but generally it is still the busy kind of wave that we're seeing here recently. So let us know down below in the comments. Are you seeing the same? If you're driving on this holiday weekend or other holiday weekend, weekends, are you typically making more, the same, or less than average as well? Let us know down below. And if you got a value in this video, definitely drop me a like. And you can also click or tap screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.